face measuring. Great, yeah. Well, let's go ahead and get some information down, and then we can get straight to it, okay? Great. So my name is Sarah Lavender, and can I get your full name? And an email address. Sorry, can you spell that out for me? Okay. And a phone number. Great. So of course we're going to be giving you these results once they're done and once we have everything measured. Do you prefer that to be emailed to you, or would you like to come back to the office to pick it up? Okay, yeah, sure. Email. Perfect. Alright. We can also mail them to you. Okay, yeah. So what's a good address? Okay, yep. I love that part of town. Okay, and zip code. Great, okay, so do you have a reason for the face measuring today? I've heard all kinds of things, so don't be shy. I've had mask measuring or sculpture references, pretty much everything. CGI rendering, hat fitting, that's a popular one. Okay, wow. Okay, so for that, then the area of focus, we're probably going to want to focus on, is it okay if I get kind of close to you? Just let me know what you're comfortable with, okay? Okay. Alright, so for that, we're going to definitely need to focus on the eyes, the forehead. Okay. So we can actually also measure the symmetry of your face. I think it's pretty interesting to know everybody's face is a little bit crooked, but we can give you some symmetry results as well. Okay, yeah. Okay. So, before we get started, how did you hear about us? Yeah, we're a pretty unique business, so we're always curious how someone's found us. Okay, well, let me just make sure I have all of your information here. Phone number, address, reasons for measuring. Okay, great. Also, can I just confirm the spelling of your last name? Okay, great. Yep, I got it right. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, and then just checking for symmetry on this side. Okay. You actually have a very symmetrical face shape. Some people have like a cheekbone higher than the other, but yours is very symmetrical. Okay. We're getting this spleen from the jawbone. Sorry, I'm gonna touch your hair a little bit. Okay. Great. Okay. So, we're gonna go in for chin width right here. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna go through this checklist really quick. Okay. Looking good. So, now that we've got the width and the height of the forehead, this general height and width, now we're going to focus on your eyes. So, the distance between your pupils, the distance between the inner corners, the actual length of your eye, and a couple things, distance from the eye to the eyebrow, distance between the eyebrow. Some people actually come to us to help figure out the perfect eyebrow shape because, like I mentioned, you have some asymmetry, so we can do some rendering and some sketches of how to make your face look as symmetric as possible with eyebrows. It's actually pretty interesting. Okay. Okay. Alright. So eye width and 3/4. Check that. Okay, yep. 2 and 1 up. Alright. So then this gap here, right between. Okay. So I'm gonna smooth out your eyebrows here. Okay. So then let's get okay. Alright. We actually do full body measurements, which is why I have such a long tape measure. So I'm just gonna roll this up here. Okay. Okay. So 3/4. Okay. So the eyes we've got. So now I'm gonna get some nose measurements. Okay, and then we want nostril to nostril. measurement for the eyebrow measuring or eyebrow design is from your nose, like this, and then like this. That didn't really make sense, did it? But basically from your nose, if you hold a pen to the corner, the outside edge of your pupil, of your cornea, that's where the arch is. And then from this line from your nose extensive list. Well, thank you so much for choosing us today for your face measuring. If there is anything at all that you have a question about, feel free to email me. Yeah, my information is on the pamphlet